we are in, I think, a housing crisis that is both so enormous and also so quiet at the same time. We aren't hearing enough about it, but the fact of the matter is 1 out of every 4 renters in New York City has not been able to pay rent since about March or April. And what we're seeing right now is on the state level, the governor has said some things like the eviction, there is a moratorium on evictions. We're going to get into that because that's not really the case in terms of the status of things right now. There was kind of a universal eviction ban, or rather moratorium, that was in place. And now we're kind of in this fine print area. And so I don't want people to get it twisted at home. There are going to be folks that are in danger of losing their homes and getting evicted. And we are here tonight to show you how to defend yourself from eviction. And even on top of that, in any sort of moment of desperation, we are also seeing that some of these really big landlords, we're not even talking about the mom and pops, we're not even talking about working families that have like an apartment somewhere that they rent to another family. We're not talking about folks like that. We're talking about landlords that have 50, 60, 100 and more units that are starting to exploit and intimidate families. And in a moment of such intense vulnerability, we have seen in the city and across the country that unfortunately there are a lot of corrupt landlords that exploit any vulnerability that a family may have, whether you're behind, whether you miss one rent payment, whether you're undocumented, whether you have an income stream that may be under the books. Any sort of vulnerability has always been used to exploit tenants historically.